Now, just in case you still don't know what to cook for your Easter meal, Chef Alex Chen from Vancouver's Boulevard Kitchen and Oyster Bar is here today, and he has brought a recipe to turn potatoes into a magic side dish. It's called Pommes Anna. Alex, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, let's talk about your training and sort of the French approach. Why was that important to you?
Well, it's classic French is like my love for the cuisine. I think that going through cooking school, you learn about the classic French. You learn about the history of the French chef that made the classic Pommes Anna, such a humble pie. Potatoes, just a couple ingredients.
Yeah.
Potato, thyme, copious amount of butter.
Yes.
Salt and pepper, and that's it.
How can you go wrong?
How can you go wrong? Right. So this dish, because it's so simple, everything else we use, the foundation of the knowledge is important, but quality of the pan is also important.
Okay, these are fairly heavy.
Fairly heavy. This is the HA1 non-stick hard anodized pan from Allclad.
Okay.
Right, it's part of a 13-piece set. The surface of the pan, it's non-reactive, non-stick, and then the scratch resistance. Because it's non-stick, it's easy to clean.
Okay, so I understand that the ingredients are important, simple ingredients, good tools. Where do we start?
So potato, so we start with the potato. And then
already peeled, thank you for doing that part.
Yep. And then, so mandolin, just watch your finger.
I am frightened of it. Okay, you don't use a guard?
But I don't use a guard because we work in a professional kitchen.
That just makes me feel uncomfortable. You know people that have sliced off the fingertips on those, right?
I do that occasionally too.
Do not do this at home. Use the guard at home. I think we got that message. All right.
So I select the potato just like what I did right here, and then I just want you to punch it.
Punch it like all the way through all three?
All the way through, please.
Beautiful. So what do we do with the rest of them?
So I'll show you. So clarified butter.
There must be a way to...
I just brush it.
Yes.
And we start from the middle. So what we do is,
okay,
and then just overlapping it, and we just gotta keep it super tight.
Okay, I'm doing it too loose there?
Yes, it's a little bit loose, but then that's perfect. That's actually looking really, really, really good. So just like, because the first layers is important, because after we cook the potato, when we inverted it out, it's just going to showcase the details.
That's gorgeous. Okay, so this is where you would start. This is where it goes next.
This is where it goes next, and then after.
It reminds me of tarte tatin, the French apple tart that you would have the apple slices around upside down.
All of that. You can just restock them.
I was going to ask, what do you do with the leftovers? But because you don't see what's underneath the facade, you just have to make sure there's thin sliced potatoes under there. And would you layer that with butter as you go? As you go,
you just this will be on a stovetop because it's you can use it on induction or you can use it on the stovetop.
Yes.
And then the handle itself, you're not going to get burned from it.
Okay.
And then the first time we just pull it back, and then we just sort of sprinkle it.
Beautiful. How many layers to get to this thickness?
I would say around 7 layers.
That's a lot of
7 layers. You will need more salt than you think because potato can take a lot of salt.
Yes.
Salt, and then pepper.
Yes. Gorgeous.
And then we just continue brushing the clarified butter on it, and then until we built it. So we set the oven at 300 degrees.
Yes.
And then
so you start on stovetop, get it a little bit browned.
So you do want to get that to this color.
Yes.
So it's like you can see it's starting to get brown, and then we finish off the rest of the potato in the oven. So we love making this dish. Voila.
Here we go. And it's simple as that. Would you serve it in wedges?
You could, depending on how much you like potatoes. So for this dish-wise, I made this dish yesterday. Do you mind grabbing the plate away from me, please? So I made this dish yesterday. I simply just flipped it out, and I just put it in the oven for 300 degrees for another 20 minutes just to warm it up. So this is a good dish to serve on Easter for your guests, because now you can still mingle with them. It's already made yesterday.
That's already done. What would you serve this as? Let's give me a complete Easter dinner for you with this potato dish
So
as a side dish.
for this dish, most of the meat would work, whether if it's a duck, whether if it's a lamb, slow roasted leg of lamb, studded with garlic, and it's served with your Pommes Anna. If you really would want to kick it up a little bit, you can also do the potato like this layer, but you can shave some black truffles in it as well.
Oh,
that would be.
How can you go wrong with black truffles?
And then
Pommes
this is
Anna.
Pommes Anna.
Merci, monsieur. C'est super beau. It really is. It's gorgeous. Alex, a very happy Easter weekend to you. Thank you very much for sharing your skills with us today.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. That is beautiful.
Thank you.